I'm locally hosted, so that password doesn't matter. Just put something in there. Let's see. Sahrani, Antistasi. You have armor that never really had a good understanding. Yeah, it's a complex beast for sure, and I'm playing a heavily modded version of it. So if you're not familiar with Antistasi, it's basically open world guerrilla warfare. So it's either you versus occupiers and invaders, or I'm playing it where there's only occupants. So this entire map is owned by the blue force, the occupants, and we're the green force. And we start with like little basic weapons, and then you try to take over the whole map as a guerrilla. So we're at the very early stages of that. I'm in my underwear again. It's like a theme. Don't worry, we'll get teleported over as soon as it loads everything up. There we go. It's the man. You were the guy who played Soviet Republic. I have played Soviet Republic in the past, and I think I did a video series or two. So maybe it is. Okay, we don't have much money. We're still trying to get basic gear together. So last time we played, we went over to this town and we had quite the battle. Got a bunch of gear. But we now own Pacamac. How many HR? We have 25 HR. Let's go ahead and get some dudes recruited over at Pacamac. Need to get Petros moved. This is Petros. He's the leader of the revolution. And you have to keep him protected. If he dies, you lose, basically. Key management. So we want to recruit some units over here to Pacamac. Let's get a squad leader. We can recruit 6 guys. All right, a medic. And the rest is riflemen. Then we still have... I still have some of my money to recruit folks. So, since we did that, let's go ahead and drop a save. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I've been watching Bibaljo. If you're familiar with Soviet Republic, you've probably seen his channel. But I think it's Bibaljo. Bibaljo. I watch a lot of his stuff. I was just watching one of his videos today. But the new update coming out for Soviet Republic with like demolition and waste management stuff looks really good. So I look forward to diving back into that someday. All right. Let's grab a small force, and we're just basically going out and trying to get some resources. Like armor and weapons. Oh, we actually have this town too? I should have split my forces. Crap. But what we need is some towns. There's not many towns here. It's more like resource points and stuff. I'm not really equipped to take out yet. So maybe we'll head all the way down to here. Now there's an outpost right there. Man, this is a tough map. It's not a very big map. There's not a lot of room. I mean, I guess we could go to this town, but there's an outpost right there, so we're probably going to get our butts kicked. But maybe we could stay kind of up in this area and pick them off as they come. I'm not sure. Let's grab a truck. Let's see. Let's just grab a Helix, I think. How many guys can we get in here? Me plus 5. Yeah, let's do it. Take a small force over. Alright, let's get a regular dude, medic, anti-tank. It's 2 dudes. regular militiamen. All right.
Všichni, zastavit.
Provedu.
You guys stay put. All right. You guys grabbed infields. Excellent. Did anybody grab a stupid shotgun? You. Number 4. You grabbed a shotgun. Did you grab a launcher? You did grab a launcher, so there's that. All right, I'm going to get him equipped with an infield. I don't want him having just a double barrel shotgun. So I'm going to drop my stuff here for him to grab. Number 4.
Provedu.
Take that
4.
infield.
Připraven.
All right, did you grab the ammo too? Grab most of the ammo. Okay. You point your gun at him. All right, so number 4. If I tell you inventory, will you open the inventory on the ground? Excellent. All right. Don't need those shotgun shells. I don't know why they're not smart enough to do that. All right, there we go. Beautiful.
4. Připraven.
Hey, Will, how's it going? X-Ray, welcome. Yeah, we got the 80s. So this gear that we have right now is basically free. We have unlimited use. But it's old. We got the Mark IV Enfield, which is a good rifle, but it's bolt action single shot. We don't have like any armor or anything. We have to work our way up by shooting enemies and taking their gear, bringing it back to base.
Všichni.
Provedu.
And we're almost out of fuel.
3. Čekám. 5. Připraven.
It says that's a
2.
fuel
Čekám.
station, but I'm not sure it
4.
is.
Připraven. 6. Připraven. Nemám palivo. Nemám palivo. Nemám palivo.
I don't really have enough
Nemám
money
palivo.
to buy a fuel thing, I don't think. Let me just double check. I can buy a fuel drum for 150, but I think that takes Napa money. Let's see if we can make it to the gas station. Alright, so right now we're undercover, which means we can drive around. Unless we get too close to somebody, they won't know that we're enemies. I'll do my usual fine job of driving here. Now, I stay away from Star Wars stuff because Disney's lawyers like to crucify people. And there has been Arma Star Wars stuff in the past. I don't know if it's still around or if it's been taken down again. I'd rather stay off of Disney's radar. Alright, have they put a roadblock up here yet? Don't see one. Okay, cool. We do have to drive right past an outpost. We got some cover here. Kind of a choke point at the bridge. Maybe we should try picking off some soldiers here instead. Yeah, new plan. So let me get rid of that.
Všichni, vystoupit.
Provedu. 4. Připraven. 2. Připraven. 3. Připraven. 5. Připraven. 6. Připraven.
2, 3, 4, 5. Napravo od, vpřed.
Yeah, what he said. Move over there. Not so much. taking my request into consideration.
Všichni, přesun, jihovýchod.
Rozumím.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Hold fire.
2, připraven.
Všichni,
As soon as I hop
zastavit
out of the
palbu.
truck, they go back to not undercover.
Všichni, přesun, východ.
Okay, post up here, gentlemen.
2, připraven.
Yeah, let's go and get you in
Všichni.
combat mode. Let's see if I could pick off those dudes. I guess go ahead
Všichni,
and
kryj se.
hide.
Provedu.
Find some cover. Some nice graphics artifacting going on here. Just about see that guy. I can't quite post up on there and get any steadiness. Let my breath settle. If I'm missing, all I can see is like 2 pixels of his head. I hit to the right that time. I think I'm hitting the cross post of the guard tower. Oh, I got him that time. He was bandaging. Hit the cross post again. A little far away for iron sights. Oh, I got him! It only took 9 rounds. Yeah, exactly, Spur. You're already bucking a stacked deck, so. Can I climb on this without dying? Always a good question when you're playing Arma. Alright, there's nobody up in that guard tower. There's a guard tower down the way there. Can't see the dude. There he is. Oh, he's looking this way.
Vidím cíl. Směrem.
I was hoping they would send a patrol over here. We could partake of their gear. So he should be on the map now. So that's there. Well, that's resources. That's why I saw a civilian walking around. Yeah, they're checking things out.
Vidím cíl. Směrem 200 metrů.
Oh, he moved right as I shot. Oh, am I not able to shoot through this? It sounded like it was ricocheting off. I think I hear a heli.
Všichni, vrať se do
So let's
formace.
back off a
Provedu.
bit. They might be sending in an attack. Also, it's a car. Some of these civilian cars are really loud. Got a bunch of ruined buildings over there. Maybe we could assault up through there. Pick off some guys. They don't really have the largest force right now. get them back so we
Všichni, palte dle
can
libosti.
open fire if needed.
Všichni, buď ve střehu.
So we're the Napa faction. I'm not sure what that is. But that's why I'm speaking a foreign language when I'm giving them orders. You guys coming? Let them catch up. Cross patrol. Come on, fellas. Should drop. Keep track of where that's at. Oh crap, I didn't see those guys.
Jsme 100 metrů.
Way to be aware there, dude. Thanks for calling those out, guys. My AI didn't even spot them. Now, let's get back down here in some cover. Could have went very badly. That repacked. This guy's back.
Všichni.
I massively use cover and stuff. Okay, good. We can revive these guys, so that will help the aggression. Keep it down. Hopefully my AI will cover me while I do this. So you can see the Rax AGGR aggression. The SLA we're not worried about because we're just plain occupants. The more the aggression gets up, like the more likely they'll be to attack you. One way to keep the aggression in check is if you don't kill these guys outright, if they're just downed, you can revive them and then you release them. We'll check the gear, but I think this was a 2-man patrol. I don't think it's part of the regular garrison of that resource point up there. See if he knows anything. Probably not. Nope. Issue. So you had an M4. What did the other guy have? Yeah, he had an M24 sniper. Nice. Did I take that? Grab the rangefinder. That's all the ammo. Take his bigger backpack. Alright, fellas. Grab anything you want. Got some wife chores, Marv? Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Dvě, připraven.
Alright, number 2, grab the M4.
3, čekám. 4, čekám. 5, připraven. 6, čekám.
Alright, I don't have a ton of rounds for this. I can actually stick that in my backpack. That's pretty funny. Let me go ahead and take my infield as well. This doesn't have alternative sights. That doesn't fit in there, though. Let's take the chance that we won't run into mines. I can pick that up. Okay. Just can't take my med kit. That's fine. Let's move on up.
Všichni, přesun, východ.
Rozumím. Dvě, čekám.
Climb up in any of these?
Všichni, kryj se.
Provedu.
Have them take cover in here. Nobody's back up in that watchtower. Watchtower. Guy right up there. What's going on with my sights?
Vidím cíl. Směrem 100 metrů.
Yeah, something weird's going on with my sights. Oh, it's the rail variant. This is an AI's weapon. It's the rail that's in the way. I got you. He's headed up there to help his buddy, I think. Oh, I'm walking.
Severovýchod, 100 metrů.
I can get far enough up there, but maybe he'll walk into it. Oh, they're all over the place. Crap. They got us flanked. My guys are just standing around there doing nothing. Got flanked on the left. And here's where we get cut to rags, because my guys are dumber than a sack of hammers. I thought that was my guy with the M4 opening up, but it was the enemy. Let me get some CQB going here. We're just going to get surrounded, though. Run a grenade. That probably got all three of my guys over there. He's dragging me over towards the enemy. Super. Way to go. Good job. He's going to get killed. Yeah, drag me out in the open. Good plan. Think they may have spotted me. Whee! Oh, Arma 3. Never failed to amuse. So I think that's a squad wipe. Pretty sure that's a squad wipe. Yeah, that grenade got these guys. Man, they came out of nowhere. They flanked the crap out of me. I don't know if they were down in that valley. I don't know how they all got over there without me seeing them go across here. But they did. Wiped us out to a man. Excellent. This game. Armor 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Grid 104150. Standing by.
Hey, I got another truck. How much fuel have you got? Didn't even pay attention. You have enough, alright. Far enough away, I think all those bad guys are going to despawn, unfortunately. Unless my unconscious guys will keep them spawned in. One big downside to Antistasi. For performance, everything not within a kilometer of any player is virtualized. So all those guys would have despawned. Unless my unconscious units kept them there. I'm not sure how that works. Whoa, crap. Oh no, maybe they're still here, because I still see civilians walking around. I saw one soldier over there. I'm not sure, I don't think I'm going to be able to rescue any of my guys, unfortunately. Alright, we've got all kinds of civilians walking around. Saw a soldier over. Definitely want to get that M4 and the, I think it was an M24. Whatever sniper it was I picked up. Definitely want to get those back. I saw one soldier walking. I'm not seeing him now. That's that two-man patrol, so it's respawned.
Cíl zničen.
How is that not killing you?
Contact, man!
Finally. Oh, crap. Bad time to reload. Where he went. Probably gonna get me through the bushes. Can't see through the bushes. We battle with the pistols here. Go prone! Oh, come on! How'd that miss? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, crap. How'd that not kill me? I don't know how I was missing him. I guess because I'm ranged for 300, so being that close. Had to aim weird. Goodness. Oh, he's dead. Any of my guys not dead? He's dead. He's dead.
Man! 75 meters, right up ahead!
He's dead. I just catapulted his gun. Dang it. And try to grab his M4. Enemy commander over there and saw his beret.
Rifleman! 100 meters, just up ahead!
Can't move my mouse good enough. Can't move while I'm reloading. How's that missing? Really need that M4. Oh crap, there he is. Over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Where is your... Okay, rangefinder. Backpack. I see you. Ow. Alright, let's back off. Setting up a no-none support. Beautiful. Back to single fire. Where'd that come from? No clue. Bedded down somewhere in there. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's the downed guy. Over there. Oh, it's smoke. Dang it. Their uniforms really blend into this rubble quite well. I've got a bunch of gear around here if I could just get it gathered up. Let's see if I could get a helmet that stuff these guys. I shot his helmet off, of course. Yeah, I'm working on the medic.
2 on the new actual.
Got a ton of ammo.
Rifleman, 75 meters, back! Man, 100 meters, back!
Must have been that support they were talking about. I'm getting shot from 2 different directions. Oh boy, this is the end. Quick heal. Suppressive fire. gonna get surrounded and annihilated here in a second. Well, I shot all around him. Go, Magic Smoke! Save me! Save me, Magic Smoke! Oh boy. Got one frag left. I got 3 more of the regular frags. How that didn't kill you. That one did. Oh, he's right on top of me. Beautiful. Oh boy. Not you two! I'm so dead. Serpentine! Serpentine! Got guys on 3 sides of me. This is not good. Where's that coming from? Oh, another guy out front. Beautiful. Spray and pray. I need more prey, less spray. Getting a little hot in here, guys. Where the hell did you come from, and why didn't you die? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not good. Save me, building. This place is crawling with enemies. Got some across the way there, too. Oh, no! Got 7 rounds left. Oh, I got stuck on something. Ow! Quit shooting at me! You going high? I'm living on borrowed time here. I got guys behind me. Run away! Oh, all that and then one tapped. Oh my goodness. I'm happy with that run. That was a good run. I took a lot of them with me. All that, and I stand up and get one tapped. Brother. Well, we got a lot of gear. There's gear all over the place. I don't know if I can get back over here and get it, but... Alright, this is where the M24 is. I definitely want to get that back, if nothing else. Ah, shoot. There was more guys at the top of the hill. I see him dragging those 3 off that I shot.
1, taking command. Standing by.
Grab some starter gear. It was pretty spicy, Spur. You're not lying. That was pretty spicy. Ah, here we go. This is exactly why I brought this back to base for emergency use. Oh, this is considered a civilian vehicle? Yeah, I don't look suspicious at all. little hard to drive. Just like in first person. My goodness. Oh, she likes to spin out. Good to know. Oh, crap. Yeah, she really likes to spin out. That was one of the more insane firefights I've had in Arma. Kind of surprised I lasted that long. You just have to kind of, have to tap the keys. Can I load this in the back of the truck? That would be awesome if I could. Nope. Alrighty. Well, these guys are dead. I don't know why they haven't.
Reporting over.
If I call for sit rep, it should notice that they're dead and take them off my squad bar.
Fuck! Man down!
Hey, watch your mouth.
Shit, we got a man down! Man down! He's hit!
Haven't been in Arma in ages. It's good fun. Is there a road over here? Not so much. Oh no, there's a road. Thought I saw a road amongst all the bullets that were flying around. I don't know if I have any crates over here, though. I need a crate. Vacuum up the loot. There's my dead body. Rest in peace. Guy had a hell of a run. I'm saying. I think they got all... Remember those 3 guys I dropped up here with the M24 sniper? I think they got them all back up. They had help. Oh no, there's the one dude. They didn't get him up. Question is, where's the other 2-man patrol? Can I grab his stuff? I'll throw that in there. That in there. Pack. Let's see if I can grab this stuff. That's the prone key. You go prone when I push it. Backpack. Where's your rifle gun, sir? I see you have ammunition for a rifle gun. There you are. I don't need that. Site. Troll down there. Sneak back to the truck. We can gather up some gear like this just by sneaking around. That's armor level 2. Let's actually leave that. Did he have... Where did his helmet go? Did I not grab his helmet? Apparently I did not. Vertigun. Should have had a helmet, right? Oh, yeah, there it is. Alright, we got some basic armor at least. Let's see if we can gather up some more loots. And you got the other two guys. Oh, there's a roadblock over. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, it's a lot like DayZ mod without the zombies, because it's... If you play DayZ mod on Arma 2, it's basically that upgraded. So we definitely got some patrols walking around. That'll make this a little tricky. Won't get spotted by them. I need to get a crate. It's gonna take longer, but let me see if I can be sneaking. We got a roadblock over that hill, so I don't want to antagonize them. Let's drop down here. See if we can sneak over this way and get a crate. Not getting spotted. Shoot. Two-man patrols respawned. Always something. Another sniper. See if I can just stay low and not get detected by them. I'm tempted to take him out though. Destroy radio tower. Yeah, a little too busy for that. And they're starting to patrol back over by where the crate is that I want to get. Lost my chance. I could take the truck down there, but if you're off-road and you get spotted, then your undercover gets blown. So then I would lose the ability to go undercover in the truck. Plus, you're way more prone to get shot at if you're in a vehicle. And not undercover. So I might just have to wait for that patrol to come back out here in the open and take them out. Let's see if we can sneak over this way. I don't know if their patrol is random. Or if they have fixed patrol points. Yeah, they're going right for the crates, because that's where we shot the last patrol. So they might actually have, like, fixed patrol points. Sometimes just laying quiet is the best option. So they were going across there when they spotted us last time. See where they end up. So they're headed back to the north. Yeah, there can be lots of sneaking, especially early game when you don't have very much stuff. Once you get weapons and armor and stuff unlocked, you can start going balls to the wall. Yeah, so they're headed north. If I can pick them off. I'm hoping they'll come back across the valley at some point. I can pick them off. The best zoom we can get here. At least we have an optic. Zeroed for 100, so I'm going to be hitting a little low over there by the bridge. It's at 150-ish. No, it's actually 200. I'm terrible at distance. You guys go. Oh, there you are. Sniper's in the lead. Okay, so that. I think it's just be these two over valleys. See if we can get them revived. Keep that aggression down. You can kill them outright with like headshots and stuff, or if you do enough damage. But most of the time, you're just doing body shots. They'll go into a down state. Release you. Then I need to get a vehicle down here and start loading at some point. I don't think crates load from crates. I could dump stuff on the ground and grab it with the crate and then carry one crate all the way back around to my truck. That'd be the slow but better option. You as well. M40A3. Nice. Well, I'll take your nice big backpack. It's all the stuff from that, right? We don't. The G36. Do we already have the G36 mag unlocked? .303. It should only pick up stuff we need to unlock. I'm not sure why it's grabbing that. Didn't think we had any G36 mag unlocked. So the way Antistasi works, for those that don't know, if you get like X number of items, then you can use them. I think I have that set to 15 since I'm playing single player. Okay, carry crate. Thinking here we need. Just that vest. All right. Oh, this tracer mag. Got it. Everything we need is in this crate. We just got to run this over to... Oh, crap. Already respawned that patrol? Are you kidding me? Oh, this is Arma 3, Spur. Gotta be kidding me. Shot him right in the head. He just took it. Took it like a man. Reforger looks like a modern game. It's not fair respawning them that quick before I can even leave the area. I'm working on it.
1. Hold fire. Form line. 1. Disengage.
You're giving orders to. You're down on the ground. I try to recruit these guys, get some of my HR back that I lost. I lost those 5 guys. I've only got 20 HR. I might just have to bring the truck down here. There's just so much gear. Guess I could do the old crate swapperoo again. Alright, let's try to recruit them. How about joining the good guys? Why not? Can't be any worse. Alright, cool. So he's going to run off. How about you? Oh, wow. We got both of them. Okay. Dump this stuff out on the ground real quick. Where'd you go, mouse cursor? It was off in left field somewhere. I don't know if we need those stand eggs. I know we have some stand egg unlocked. See, we don't need the M67s. Didn't grab any of those stand eggs. But I will take them. My gun. Okay, let's try again to exfil. What's up, Darkwind? The gold or lead approach? You lost me. Explain it to me like I'm a big old dummy. There we go. We got those 2 HR from the guys we recruited. Excellent. My truck is somewhere right up there. stay low. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, I got you, Darkwind. I got you. Okay, load loot from crate to vehicle. Doink. And then throw the crate in there. Then hop in the truck. Yay! How full is the truck? The full is almost truck. Yep. That's what my brain thought was a good sentence. What are civilians doing over here? I'm gonna try to grab this loot. Don't tattle on me. Grab it from my body. Okay, one body down. The other's going to be far more tricky because I can't be that close to the road. If I pull over here, it's still close enough to the road to be undercover. Perhaps. Okay, Helix is full. Fair enough. Where's all the bodies at? I don't remember where the enemies are that I dropped. Need anything from this crate? Yeah, there's an M4 in there. Build back we don't need. No, that rest of that stuff we need. One of my guys had an M4, but I grabbed it, so I had it. Somewhere over here is a sniper rifle that I had at some point. It's gonna go spinning off into space. Probably not. Did you find a sniper rifle? You didn't. Crap. Where did that sniper rifle go that I had? Oh, it was over in this building. I think. Yeah, there's my dead, bloated corpse. Me down here. This is really sketchy. Think he had anything. Most of my guys are going to have the default loot. I think there's some enemies over in that rubble over there. I dropped some dudes over here somewhere. Yeah, there's a body, there's a body. Can we get up here without getting spotted? That's the question. There's a dude in that tower. That's not great. At least there's not 40 billion scroll menu options that you try to hit. He said sarcastically. Don't remember. Yeah, there's one right up there in that rubble. Be the last one. Problem is they run patrols right around it. See if we can grab it. Beautiful. All right, let's get this back to base. Overstayed my welcome. Remember those patrols I was talking about? Not like this! I know I'm not undercover, but we're going for it. Run away! Sorry, guys. I'd love to stay and play, but I got places to be. Oh, crap. Oh, run! Duke boys are at it again. That was a jump. I saw explosions and fireballs in my future, but luckily it worked out. Alright, I was gonna go get the other truck. Screw it, let's get out of here. We need to get this gear back to base. Speaking of base, where is my base? He's over there? I think it's up that road. Are there logs over here? Yeah, there's the logs there. You're not wrong, Joe Mama. You're not wrong. In Arma, I'm always pleasantly surprised when I don't explode into fireball. Holy crap. Well, that took a while, but we got a pretty good haul. Go ahead and dump my gear in there. Designator batteries. Okay. Good to know. Oh, nice. I think we unlocked some armor. Very cool. Are you in the garage? Drop a save. Alright, we need fuel. I have enough now to buy a fuel bladder. I'm thinking maybe we should cruise the map. I need, it'd be good to have like a fuel truck and a repair vehicle and stuff like that for our base. So maybe we'll just go cruise for a bit. Oh, I do need to pick up those other cars. Let's take the SUV over. Let's go grab our other vehicles. Let me grab a dude. Actually, let's grab two dudes. Let's not tow. Let's just have them grab them. Casas and DP.
Provedu.
Yeah, just run over your own guys. Or your own guys run over you.
Tři, připraven. Dvě, připraven.
What are you... Guys. There's this new trend of riding inside the vehicle.
Get in that vehicle.
Provedu. Tři, připraven. Dvě, připraven.
2. Dismount.
Provedu. 2. Připraven.
What's ride and back
2.
do?
Board that vehicle.
Provedu. 2. Připraven.
Hey, there we go. So ride and back makes them get inside. That's pretty much par for the course for Arma.
3. Board that vehicle.
Provedu. 3. Připraven.
Yay! Yeah, right? Like, what are you, the CIA? These cup vehicles, they don't drive the best. Could also be this map too. This map is from like, I think it's from the original Arma. Way back in the day. It's been ported again and again, and now it's in Arma 3. We cut across here without getting busted. Can. Alright, fellas. Let's get this stuff back to base.
Disembark.
Provedu.
2, you grab the truck.
2. Čekám. 3. Připraven.
3, you grab the
Driver,
motorcycle.
Get in that vehicle.
Provedu.
3, 2.
3. Driver. Get in that vehicle.
2. Připraven. 3. Připraven. Nemám palivo. Nemám palivo.
No fuel.
Return to formation.
Provedu. Vidím cíl. Směrem.
Here, let me just tell you guys to go back to base.
2. Move to grid 1, 0, 4, 1, 5, 0. 3. Move to grid 1, 0, 4, 1, 5, 0.
Place your bets now. How many of us make it back to base in one piece? About running out of fuel. Two vehicles. So far, so good. -9. Darkwind has no faith whatsoever in Arma. He's been here before. Good job, fellas.
Stop.
Provedu.
Dismount.
Provedu.
You grabbed a
2.
shotgun?
Připraven.
Really?
3. Připraven.
Alright, the SUV's got enough fuel for kind of running around a little bit, so we'll take that one. Go cruising for vehicles. Actually, I'm going to go civilian, I wanted the option of getting out of the truck still being undercover. So let me dump this all in here. So I have it. Grab a civilian. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed too. Do you think this counts as civilian clothes? Just bird watching. I go undercover? Yep. All right, cool. I at least have the option of getting out of the vehicle.
Get in that vehicle.
Provedu.
All right, let's head north. So we'll take a
Sí,
left
siempre
and another left, and then we'll end up over here in Moderito. And we'll see what's going on over there. We can check out some other areas. All right, you guys, whatever. I'm not going to mess around with it. You got to hang on, fellas. I know you want to be cool and all, but yeah, Joe Mama, the ATV too is the worst. Quad bike. Let's see if we can find a fuel truck and a service vehicle. That would be awesome. Alright, we need to take another left. We should end up in that town. Whoa. This is a rugged map. Good thing I'm such an excellent driver. Here's the town. Bouncing all over it. What have we got for vehicles? This isn't much of a town. It does have patrol. We have another SUV. It's better than nothing, I guess. These are pretty handy. I don't think that'll stay there. I'm in my civvies, right?
Nemám palivo.
A decent amount of fuel in it. I think if I get in and out of that, it'll stay. We'll test that theory. Hey, catch you later, Spur. Thanks for dropping in. Enjoy the work. It's beautiful here in Missouri. I don't know what it's like down Texas way outside. I was outside earlier doing some work. Yeah, right, Darkwind? Only downside is the cleanup afterwards. Tends to get raspberry juice everywhere. And not really any vehicles here in this town. Just that SUV, I guess. What else we got up this way? Resources. Outpost. Not much. Outpost up that way. There's just not a whole lot of towns. If we turn right here, we'll end up back down here at this bigger town. You can go check that out. I guess maybe I'll have one of my dudes grab that SUV and take it back to base. Are these guys just policemen? Yeah, they're just policemen, so.
Jihozápad.
Not much to
Vidím
grab.
cíl směrem.
Yeah, I saw him.
Three, disembark.
Provedu. 3, připraven.
3, driver, get in that vehicle.
Provedu. 3, připraven.
Alright, head back to base, 3.
3. Move to grid 1, 0,
Good luck to
4,
you.
1, 5, 0.
Random power poles. I think this map has more outposts than it does towns. Oh, that's a roadblock. Oh, crap.
Vidím cíl, jedem.
How they spotted us so quick. We should try to take that out or go on. Be nice to have a vehicle with a mounted weapon. Not sure with just me and Tweedledum here we could actually take him out. I better just let him be. But we're no longer undercover. So, yeah. Probably just head back to base then. Cross country. No point in driving through that huge town. Just get shot. There's that bridge with the outpost. Let's go through the valley here. Better hang on there, number 2.
Sí, připraven.
Hopefully my other guy doesn't get shot. No, he made it back to base. He said ready. Because he wouldn't be undercover either, since my cover got blown.
Three. Disembark.
Provedu. Sí, připraven.
Alright, we'll get our guy, we'll reset our undercover. We'll head over to the big town, see if there's any vehicles over there we can steal. I don't think I've seen a fuel truck at all yet. How's this one doing for fuel? It's got more fuel, actually, a little bit more. We'll take that one.
2. Disembark.
Provedu.
Wonder if them being on the outside of the vehicle contributed to us getting cover blown.
2, připraven.
Don't know how that works. Alright, get in the SUV, ride in back.
Board that vehicle.
You guys get inside?
Provedu. Sí, připraven. 2, připraven.
Awesome. Alright, let's head over. Let's see if that's actually a fuel station. I think when I drove by it before, it didn't have any fuel pumps. this corner I'm always taking too fast? Yeah. I remember this time, chat. Look at that. Little shortcut. Right through that tree. Beautiful. Well done. That's what I get for bragging on myself. That's why I carry a toolbox in the back, in the old backpack. Wait, did I not fix it? Let's try that again. Okay, I guess we had to repair multiple times. Alright, can we get past the outpost? Crossing fingers. So going as fast as I possibly can. Yay. Alright, what you got for us, town? You have a little Datsun car. Or no, that's the car. Come on, fuel truck.
Man, 100 meters, right.
2 cars so far. Tractor. Yeah, this is the fuel station. Does it actually fuel us? Oh, it does. We have a bus, a Land Rover, and a car, it looks like. Cool. We might have the Land Rover.
Three, dismount.
Provedu.
Let's see, number 4.
Sí, připraven.
No. Land Rover, 5 meter due south. Oh, is there a civilian in it? Oh, there's a civilian in it. Never mind.
3, get in that vehicle.
Provedu.
No, not that one.
Sí,
Dang it.
připraven.
3, disembark.
Provedu. Sí,
Get in this
připraven.
one.
3,
There we go.
get in that vehicle.
Provedu. Sí, připraven.
Alright, fuel in this town confirmed. That's good news. Get a tractor just for the memes. There's an actual bus coming down the road. That's cool.
Vidím cíl. Směrem 200 metrů.
Alright, we got another town. Let's check out Carmen down here. It's doing a little scouting. Hopefully we can find a fuel truck, but no luck so far. Probably we'll find another roadblock down here. Where's that road go? Oh, that goes back by there. Might be some stuff there. We can check that on the way back. I'll have to see later if YouTube will let me edit this. If I could split this into 2 videos, I'd do it. Since we played Star Citizen, well, we tried to play Star Citizen for about an hour before we got into the Antistasi, but I'll definitely put down timestamps if not. So if you're watching this later, hopefully you arrived here at the Arma part if that's what you were looking for. Yeah, there's a Land Rover. I don't think there's somebody. It's like a spawn view. Alright.
3. Disembark.
Provedu. 3. Připraven.
Icarus, huh?
3. Driver, get in that vehicle.
Provedu. 3. Připraven. Nemám palivo.
3. Move to grid 104 150.
Civilian vehicle just driving around on the countryside. Coming right for us! Another Land Rover. A lot of Land Rovers on this map. Alright, not much else off that way. Take a peek over here towards the, I think it was the resource point. Yeah. There's a bicycle. And we got guard towers. No fuel truck. Okay, well, we'll go back up here. We'll go west to that other town and check it out. Was that road? It was up here somewhere. Slow down. Alright, so you know there was a roadblock here. I don't think it saves your markers. I kind of wish it would. You get a screenshot of that though for later reference, because we found one here and there's one here.
Vidím cíl. Směrem.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sever. Vidím cíl. Směrem.
I know there's infantry there. Just pass on through, dude. Alright, this road I'm looking for is right up here. I don't trust this AI traffic, so I'm just going to get off the road. Let him pass. Another bus. Really need a party bus. Alright, we'll fix that later. Yeah, vehicles are kind of scarce. It's not that many vehicles. I don't think there's going to be anything out here, but kind of moving towards base anyway. Okay, well, we found a couple vehicles, but no fuel truck, no service trucks. Have to keep my eye out. I wasn't able to do a full repair on this.
Sì, připraven.
But slightly damaged wheels. Alright, 3 finally made it back to bit, so that's good news.
3, disembark.
Provedu. 3, čekám.
Made it.
2, disembark.
Provedu. 2, připraven.
You in the garage. Garage.
2, move left.
Rozumím.
Make sure I got my full load out. I think I
2,
do.
připraven.
Alrighty, well, we got some stuff unlocked. I think I'm going to call it quits here. I need to go get some more stuff done around the house. I think we unlocked a vest. Yeah, we unlocked this, which I think has armor. This has no protection. Yeah, nice. Got a ton of ballistic protection. So we unlocked a vest. That's good news. And how about helmets? I don't remember seeing a helmet getting unlocked. Nope. We're real close to having this LWH. We just need 2 more of those. We'll have a helmet unlocked as well. So that is awesome news. How are we close? We're getting on the rifles. There are so many variants of the rifle. We're still a long ways from having any kind of rifle unlocked. We're about halfway there on this M4. Yeah, there's just so many different variants. Crazy. But I think got some ammo unlocked. We've got Stanag, some G36. We've got ammos unlocked. A lot of those. Ooh, and I unlocked the M24 ammo. So if I wanted to, I could take M24 out and not have to worry about running out of ammo for it. How many M24s do we have? We don't have any M24s. I think the M40 A3 uses that. Not sure about the 110. What's the 110 use? It uses its own mag. Yeah, so if it's green, if it's bright green like that, it says if there's enough ammo for it. Unlock. Oh yeah, that used the M24 ammo. I got the 240 Bravo. I got a couple of those. Was that the only? I thought we picked up multiple sniper rifles. I killed like 3 of those dudes. Did I miss grabbing some of their guns somewhere? Weird. Alright, well anyway, let's get my starter gear. Yep. I really like this outfit. I know it doesn't have any armor, but it was my favorite outfit in Arma 2. So it's nice that it got ported over to Arma 3 of the mod. No, nothing went. Okay, that's weird. I know I killed a few of those snipers. Somehow we ended up with not getting their rifles back. Oh well. That'll be end of day 2 for Sahrani. Thanks for hanging out, folks. We'll continue this campaign sometime in the future. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time tomorrow to stream or not. We shall see. I just kind of never know. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks, if I don't talk to you again. And as always, take care.